To succeed with this question, let's remember the encouraging words of author Samuel Beckett. Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better. Each attempt is a chance for us to learn, to improve, and to edge closer to success. We are presented with 3 questions related to percentage calculations. The first question is, what percent of 50 is 25? The second question is, 30% of what number is 90? And the last question is, 45 is 25% of what number? You need to calculate the results and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 40%, 300 and 200. Choice B, 50%, 200 and 180. Choice C, 50%, 300 and 180. And last but not least, choice D, 50%, 300 and 280. It's likely you might be expecting a remark from me on the question's difficulty. Well, I would agree. It's not an easy solve type of problem, just like a lot of things on our journeys. But remember, Mr. Beckett, we need to view each challenging moment as an opportunity to expand our horizons. Slow down, rely on your strength, and confront the question with boldness and resilience. Together, we will tackle this challenge, enhancing our abilities along the way. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Remember, with every practice question you complete, you're not just seeking the right answer, but also building the mental muscle that will drive your future achievements. So embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. And remember, online training for everyone is always here to support you. The most important step toward your success is to embrace a mindset of exploration and resilience. The key to success is trying new approaches and learning from each mistake and setback. In fact, I recommend you tell yourself a message. My journey of learning embraces each mistake as a stepping stone toward greater knowledge and personal growth. Speaking about mistakes, let's look at the most common mistakes people make solving these types of challenging. Let's start with the first question. What percent of 50 is 25? You might be surprised, but the most common mistake here is misplacing the numerator and denominator. For example, test takers might think that you need to divide 50 by 25 and multiply by 100 to get to the incorrect result of 200%. Well, the correct way to solve it is divide 25 by 50, swap the places of 25 and 50, multiply by 100, and get to the result of 50%. Now let's look at questions 2 and 3 to better understand how to solve them. The second question is 30% of what number is 90? To solve it, you need to divide 90 by 30%. Here, the trick is to convert 30% into decimal, 0.3. 90 divided by 0.3 equals 300. The third problem is 45 is 25% of what number? To calculate it, you need to divide 45 by 25%. Now you know that you need to convert percentages into decimals. 25% equals 0.25. 45 divided by 0.25 equals 180. So the correct answer here is choice C, 50%, 300, and 180. It's hard to argue, but figuring out this question is like making a sandwich. There are a lot of layers, and sometimes all you need to do is just take a bite to understand it. But I feel what's easy to understand is that tackling this particular assessment test question sharpens your mind and fuels your love for challenges. You're presented with 4 expressions, and you need to sort the results of these expressions in descending order. The first expression is 1/5 plus 3/4. Second expression is square root of 1 minus 1/10. Third expression is 1.2 minus 1/4. And the fourth expression is 0.9 multiplied by 1.1. Take a close look at these expressions, do the math, and then select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A represents descending order as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choice B represents as 4, 3, 2, 1. Choice C, 2, 3, 4, 1. And last but not least, choice D, 4, 3, 1, 2. Feel like you stumbled upon a tough one? Well, it's easy to understand that. But you're not alone in this journey. Whether you're a problem-solving veteran or a newcomer, I believe in your capabilities. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are, so let's move forward and compare our versions for the answer. The easiest way to solve this challenge is to complete the calculations and convert the results into the decimal system. In the first expression, to add these fractions, you need a common denominator, which is 20. So 1/5 becomes 4/20th, and 3/4 becomes 15/20th. 4/20th plus 15/20th equals 19/20th and equals 0.95. In the second expression, square root of 1 is 1. 1 minus 1/10 equals 9/10 and equals 0.9. A third expression can be calculated as 1.2 minus 0.25, and the end result of this would be 0.95. The result of multiplication in the fourth expression equals 0.99. Now it's time to do the sorting. Our highest value is 0.99, which is the fourth expression. Then we have two expressions with the same value. The result of expression 3, 0.95, equals the result of the expression 1, which is 19/20th. And our smallest value on the list is the result of the expression 2, which is 0.9. What's especially interesting here is that even though results of expressions 3 and 1 are the same, the correct answer choice is only one, which is choice D, 4, 3, 1, 2. It's hard to deny, but understanding this particular question is like decoding a secret message. Once you crack it, you feel like a secret agent of knowledge. In fact, patience and mental skills that you're building by practicing this question is the key that unlocks the door to success in the assessment journey as well as in life. You're presented with 9 numbers and need to determine all prime numbers in this series. The numbers are 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. And your answer should be selected out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 31 and 39. Choice B, 35 and 37. Choice C, 31 and 37. And last but not least, choice D, 35 and 39. Feel like you're stuck on a challenging problem? Well, you're not alone in facing this hurdle. I feel exactly the same way. But whether you're problem-solving pro or a novice, I trust your skills. Take a brief pause, unleash your creative thinking, and let's confront this obstacle as a team. Your answer is eagerly awaiting your discovery. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are, so let's move forward and compare our versions of the answer. Let's first understand what the prime numbers are. Prime numbers are natural numbers greater than 1 that can only be evenly divided by 1 in themselves, having no other positive divisors. The simple prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and then you continue going up. What's interesting is that the prime numbers are fundamental in number theory and play a crucial role in various mathematical and cryptographic applications. To solve this challenge, we need to go through each number and check if it's divisible by any smaller numbers. Let's start with number 31 and see if it's divisible by any smaller numbers like 2, 3, 4, and so on. Once you do it, you realize that it's not divisible. We can even try a square root of 31 and only to learn that it's not divisible, which means that it is a prime number. 32 can be divided by 2, and the end result of this is 16, so 32 is not a prime number. Same with 33. It can be divided by 3. 34 can be divided by 2. 35 can be divided by 5. 36 can be divided by 2. 37 is a prime number. You can go through the same chain of exploration as we did for number 31. 38 is not a prime number, and 39 is not a prime number. So the correct answer here is choice C, 31 and 37. Some might argue that attempting this problem is like playing hide and seek with a ghost. It may seem elusive, but with a little persistence, you will uncover the mystery. But I see this question like a garden of opportunities. It may be a seed that when nurtured grows into knowledge. Your goal is to determine the opposite business word pairs. You already presented with one pair, innovative versus conventional. And you need to find the opposite business word pairs for other words, which are transparent, collaborative, strategic, and stable. Feel like you stumbled upon a tough one? Well, it's not that difficult to solve, and I have full trust in your problem-solving capabilities. Whether you're a problem-solving veteran or a newcomer, I believe in your capabilities. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. The answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your version of the solution? I hope you are, so let's move forward and compare our versions of the answer. I think the opposite of transparent is the word opaque. Opaque in business describes the lack of transparency or clarity, where the information or processes are unclear, making it difficult for stakeholders to understand or access. The example of the sentence with the word might be, the financial report was so opaque that investors struggled to understand the company's true financial health. The opposite of the word collaborative is independent. Independent in business denotes autonomy and self-reliance, indicating the ability for the entity or individual to operate without unique influence or reliance on external factors. The example of the sentence with this word might be, the entrepreneur decided to start an independent consulting firm, free from constraints of a traditional corporate structure. The opposite of the word strategic in business is tactical. Tactical in business sense relates to actions or strategies that are carefully planned and executed to achieve short-term goals or respond to immediate challenges within an overall strategic framework. The example of the sentence with this word might be, the marketing team implemented a tactical campaign to boost sales during the holiday season, targeting specific demographics with precision. An opposite of the word stable could be volatile. Volatility in business refers to the degree of unpredictability and variability in market conditions, prices, or other factors. The example of the sentence with this word might be, the stock market became highly volatile, with prices fluctuating dramatically in response to global economic uncertainties. Did you come up with any different alternatives? If you did, please make sure to share them in comments so we can all learn. And now it's time for you to seize the spotlight. You need to tackle this question solo and showcase your brilliance. In this question, you need to identify all terms related to data analytics. The words are pivot, CVS, range, query, pilot, duplicate, and pylon. Once you've figured out all relevant words, make sure to share your answer in comments. I have full confidence that you can do it, and excited to hear your thoughts so I can give you my feedback. Thanks for jumping in, and happy solving. With this question, it's pretty clear that explaining data analytics to your grandma is like decoding a complex algorithm with a punchline. The interpretation might be fuzzy, but the laughter is always in the regression. You're presented with 4 words, and you need to determine the one that is misspelled. The words are choice A, concatenation, choice B, normalization, choice C, aggregation, and last but not least, choice D, duplication. Feel that you stumbled upon a tough task? Well, it's not one of those your grandma questions. I can tell you this, it's a serious data analytics business, but you are not alone in this journey. Whether you're a problem-solving veteran or newcomer, I believe in your capabilities. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your answer? Let's move forward so we can sync up the solutions. To be able to best answer this question, let's understand the meaning of each word. Concatenation stands for merging or combining 2 or more things, such as datasets or strings, into a single entity. Normalization is adjusting and scaling data to a standard format or range for consistent analysis. Aggregation is summarizing or combining data to obtain overall insights or totals. And last but not least, duplication is creating identical copies of data or records within a dataset. I'm pretty sure you figured it by now. The misspelled word is choice C, aggregation. The correct spelling is A-G-G, two G's here in this word, R-E-G-A-T-I-O-N. To succeed in addressing this question, let's consider the insight of the inventor Alexander Graham Bell. Remember the guy who invented the telephone? This is the guy. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought into focus. So let's channel our efforts into solving this challenge with the focus and persistence that counts. Anika can type 960 words in 20 minutes. Calculate her typing speed in words per minute. You have 4 possible choices. Choice A, 48 words per minute. Choice B, 72. Choice C, 96. And last but not least, choice D, 98. Even though this question is a little tricky, I have full confidence that you can solve it. Slow down, rely on your strength, and confront this question with all your boldness and resilience. Together, we will tackle this challenge, enhancing your abilities along the way. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Keep in mind that you're learning here, and remember that your answer can be correct or not. But what's important is that you're not just seeking the right answer, but also building the mental muscle that will drive your future achievements. So don't be afraid of mistakes and embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. And remember, online training for everyone is always here to support you. Speaking about mistakes, you probably would be curious to know that the most typical mistake here is mismatch units of times. A lot of times, test taker might mistakenly calculate the rate using seconds instead of minutes, thus skewing the ratio significantly. For example, if you would erroneously convert time from minutes to seconds, 20 minutes would be 1200 seconds, and the rate would be 960 divided by 1200, which would be 0.8 words per minute. Hey, that's less than 1 word per minute. That's quite a speed, right? In reality, the problem could be solved in 3 simple steps. In step 1, we need to identify total words type and time taken, which would be 960 and 20 minutes, provided in the initial question. In step 2, we need to set up a formula to calculate the rate, which would be words per minute. Rate would be equal total words typed divided by total time in minutes. And in step 3, we would need to do the calculations. The rate would be calculated as 960 divided by 20, which would be 48 words per minute. So the correct answer here is choice A, 48 words per minute. You would have to agree that untangling this data analytics puzzle is like explaining music to a plant. You have to start with the roots and hope that harmony eventually grows. You're presented with 7 terms, and you need to identify all terms related to data analytics. The terms are pivot, CVS, range, query, pilot, duplicate, and pylon. Feeling challenged? And that's okay. It's a tricky question. But whether you're a seasoned solver or casual question explorer, I have faith in your problem-solving abilities. Give it a time it deserves, think outside the box, and watch the pieces fall into place. I have full confidence that you've got what it takes. Are you ready with your solution? Or at least excited for a mental workout and to learn the answer? Let's tackle this puzzle together and explore the complexities of this question. Don't forget to share your brilliance in comments. Your ideas and solution might be the breakthrough we need. Let's start with the incorrect answers. The 3 incorrect answers I identified are CVS, which is a pharmacy and retail company. The term CVS sounds similar to CSV, which is comma-separated values, and is used in data analytics. The second incorrect term is pilot. Pilot is a person who operates aircraft and spacecraft, and it sounds similar to pivot. For example, pivot tables are used in data analytics. And the third incorrect answer is pylon, which represents a tall structure used to support something such as bridge or power lines. And it sounds very similar to Python, which is the language that is used in data analytics. And now let's look at the correct answer. The first correct answer is pivot. In data analytics, a pivot refers to reorganizing and summarizing data to gain insights by changing the perspective or structure of the dataset. The second term used in data analytics is range. In data analytics, range typically signifies the difference between the highest and lowest values in a dataset, providing a measure of dispersion. The third correct answer from my standpoint is query. In data analytics, a query is a request for specific information from a database or dataset, often expressed in a structured query language like SQL. And last correct answer, I believe, is duplicate. In data analytics, a duplicate refers to identical or replicated records within a dataset, which may need to be identified and managed for data quality and analysis purposes. Are you in agreement with my version of the answer? Please make sure to post your answers and solutions in comments. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.